Hello friends, Christian here with Brick Life Crisis. Today we're taking a look at LEGO Studios set number 1357, consisting of 20 pieces. This is Cameraman. I'm looking forward to this one. Let's check it out. The set was released in 2001 as part of the LEGO's Studios theme. This was a theme that was actually endorsed by Steven Spielberg, and the main set included a webcam and some software that would allow you to make your own stop-motion LEGO movies. And you would use the LEGO figures as your crew and your actors and your stuntmen, and there were sets that you could build. There were vehicles and dinosaurs and all kinds of things that you could use as props and characters and things like that in your movies. So anyway, this is the Cameraman. It's one of the smaller sets, and let's go ahead and open it up. On the reverse side of the instruction sheet, there is a little bit of a catalog, I guess. It's just a one sheet that shows you some of the other sets that are available. The main set that I mentioned is $13.49, and this is the one that came with the software and the webcam. It's an older webcam, even pre-USB, so this connected with a serial cable, incidentally. But as you can see, there's a camera rig, there's some backdrop pieces, came with kind of an interesting base plate area, and then you build these studio lights. There was a dinosaur and a car, all kinds of interesting stuff, and then the software would allow you to edit your videos. Set 1352 was a breakaway set that could fall apart, and that was like the inside of a bank, and it came with some more lights and camera people. There's a director there. The director, incidentally, is Steven Spielberg. The face and everything is actually Steven Spielberg. You got a stuntman on a motorcycle. Set 1356 was a guy catching on fire. Again, we've got the director there with a clapboard in his hand. We had 1351, which was the motion setup, which was kind of cool. There's a helicopter and then a backdrop that would wrap around, and there was a motorized piece, so the backdrop would actually move as your helicopter was there. So on camera it looked like your helicopter was going across the cityscape, which was kind of fun. Set 1353 was the stunt car, and set 1354 was this kind of dragon or dinosaur head chasing after somebody. Anyway, this is just a small sample of the sets that were available in this series, but it was kind of cool. I wish that I had more of them. I did have this when it first came out, and I have no idea what I did with it. I might have it in storage somewhere. I also had a George Lucas figure, which I have no idea where it is, but I wish I still had it, because apparently it is now one of the rarest and most expensive LEGO minifigures ever, and I used to have it, and now I don't. That's a bummer. This is the LEGO Cameraman. As you can see, we've got a little bit of a light fixture there, as well as the movie camera and the camera operator. And let's go ahead and take a closer look at all these components one by one, starting with the camera operator himself. Alright, this is our camera operator. Looks like he's got an ID badge on his movie company shirt. Looks like the movie company logo with the camera logo is there. And then that ID badge is on a lanyard. He's got a pen in his pocket. He's got kind of a nice face print. Looks like he's got some interesting kind of sideburns and a mustache going on. On the back we have Cameraman and a clapboard. His ball cap, of course, is removable. If we take that off, you can see a little bit better his face, and it looks like he's got some glasses that are raised up. You see a little bit of hair there. Pretty cool. So this is the camera and light rig. And as you can see, we've got a printed piece down here with some caution stripes. The light is nothing unusual, just a bar piece with a clip and a dish with a little trans yellow light. The camera itself is kind of cool, but I'm a little bit confused because it's a film camera, yet they give you a videotape to put in it, which is a little odd. So cameras either work on videotape or on film, not both, but it's kind of fun, I suppose, for play value. Around the other side, this looks like it could be a viewfinder or maybe a crank or something, but you've got the lens hood on there, which is just a 1x1 brick, but it's used to pretty good effect. This camera is a nice piece. Let's take a closer look at that. So this is the basic camera piece, and it's hollow on the back, and that's where they suggest that you put the videotape in. And then there's a single stud on this side where you could mount that handle piece, the joystick controller, to use as a viewfinder or whatever. You could use just the lens itself, and then you could use the brick to add the hood, which makes it look better. And then they have us put a couple of white bricks up here to represent the film. So yeah, pretty cool. So the base of this is a 6x4 modified plate. So it's kind of almost like a wing piece. And you got the camera and the light piece up there. Enough room for a minifigure or two to stand behind it. So pretty cool. And this is an alternate build that's recommended on the back of the box. So this has the camera on a jib, so the camera can move up and down and turn from side to side. And instead of having the lens cap on, they have a flare on it. But yeah, kind of cool that they suggested alternatives and gave you pieces that you could adjust the build a little bit to make something a little interesting and a little bit different. And that's it. Set number 1357 from LEGO Studios. This is Cameraman, featuring a Cameraman minifigure, a camera, and a studio light. Pretty cool. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave us a like. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. And there are 4 more of these sets currently in my collection, and I'm hoping to gain some more. So if you're interested in this line, go ahead and hit a like and leave a comment below, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.